What's going on, guys? Welcome back. The Last Viking TV. As you can see, luckily I was wearing a helmet. Haven't made any videos recently. Got some road rash. Crashed my Harley. Actually, I didn't crash it, I just wrecked it. Threw it down. Coming up over the top of a hill. Come to find out that I was right in the middle of a freaking parade, of all things. I was coming up actually in front of a hospital, and on top of this hospital sits on top of a hill, not here, but on top of a hill. And I was coming over this hill, and on my right there's about maybe 20 or 30 nurses and doctors standing on the side. So I'm looking over, I'm like, hey, what's all that about? So as I'm coming up over the hill, I go down the hill. As I start to go down the hill, and actually it's very dangerous too. It goes down and then it turns, right? So it goes straight down, there's a really sharp bump, and then it turns and it goes down. So as I'm coming up over this hill, I see 20 cop cars, and the minute that I come up over the top of this hill, that's when I hear the first alarm. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And all the lights on the car start to shine. I go to slam on my brake, because that's the first thing you're gonna do when you see an emergency vehicle. You're gonna react, slow down, pull off to the side and let them pass. That's exactly what I did. I stopped, and once I did, my back tire slid out from underneath me and I wrecked it. So, long story short, as they dug all the gravel out of my hands and scrubbed it, gave me an IV in the bicep right there. They were scrubbing all the wounds. The doctor basically said, well, you're lucky to really be alive. So here I am. But yeah, so luckily I was wearing a helmet. The only other thing that I could have done differently was wear gloves and have leather pants. But again, you know, was it really my fault? No, it wasn't. Was it? It was just the circumstance. It was the conditions that I was in. If I wouldn't have seen those cops there, I wouldn't have reacted the way I did. So, what can you do, right? You can't do really too much about it. So, anyways, long lesson learned is, if you ever find yourself in that type of predicament, always wear gloves, your helmet, and your leather pants, jeans with maybe knee pads on them, because the first point of contact is going to be your knees and your hands. Yeah, I'll be back to making more videos probably next week. Going back to work probably this weekend. This is day 3, or actually what is today? Day 4 of my accident. So yeah, the Harley, actually, good thing it was American made, because it didn't fall to pieces, and pieces weren't scattered all over the place like maybe a Kawasaki or something like that would. You know, a bunch of plastic pieces and metal pieces broken off. This Harley actually kept itself together, had minimal scratches. The left foot peg broke off and the left mirror broke off. Handlebars are still straight, engine still runs, everything's good. So back to making videos next week. If you agree that you should be wearing leathers while riding a motorcycle and jeans or a jacket while riding a motorcycle, please make sure you hit a subscribe and share. Thanks for watching. Until next time, The Last Viking TV is out. See you next week, guys.